Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming, and welcome back to the Richmond Raceway eSports series. Today we have Martinsville. This can only go well. I also have some unfortunate news that I have to announce here at the start of this video. This will most likely be the final episode of this Richmond Raceway eSports series. Earlier today, actually, I found out that I'm going to be reassigned at my job, which means my hours are going to be different and are going to conflict with this series when we record this. So, unfortunately, unless if I do find another job, which I am looking into, finding another job with some different hours, it's looking like this will most likely be the last one for a little while. I would like to return. Obviously, this is going all the way until November, so there's definitely time for me to come back in, but my streak of being at every race will most likely cease to exist, which is unfortunate. I really want to run for the championship, and I still might be able to run for the championship even with all of my terrible finishes that have resulted in crashes. By the way, at the end of last week's race, they suspended Matthew for 2 weeks. I feel like that's not quite harsh enough, but at least for this race, and well, I probably won't be coming back after that, but for this race we don't have to deal with him. But it's Martinsville, and short tracks plus online usually equals sadness. I did get in pretty quick on the draw, but unfortunately we're on the outside. Good old for cruelty is... Oh, we all forgot to brake, it looks like. We all forgot to brake. Oh, pit. Let's get my changes in. 15, 48.7, 23.5, 26.5, 25.5. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is gonna be close. 25.5 and 35.5. Come on. 35.5, accept. Okay, we got all the changes in on the first shot. So we got all of our HD Motorsports recommended changes in quickly, so hopefully we can avoid the initial accident, which always seems to happen. Kind of blocked that guy there. Not sure if he's going to be too happy with that. Oh, come on. Alrighty. That didn't go well. Do not pit. Moving on. Good old, as long as Ode for Cruelty makes the shootout, I don't care. I personally would like to make the shootout. The special guest this week is Spencer Boyd, Xfinity Racer. He was in the practice session that we had, the very first episode of this playthrough. He was in that practice session, so he's been around. I haven't gotten a chance. Well, obviously, I haven't been in any shootouts yet. Haven't gotten a chance, to race him yet. But let's see if we can all remember to brake going into turn 1 here. Luckily, we did start on the inside. Nope. I did not brake enough. That was my fault. That was my fault entirely. That was completely my fault. I thought I had enough brake into it. I had a good run. I was kind of trying to judge when other people were braking, and it was just bad. That was my fault entirely. This is going to be another one of those can we complete a lap challenges, it looks like. We got some new people in here today. Obviously, Ode for Cruelty, he's been here throughout. We've talked on Twitter numerous times. I believe he's commented on a couple of my videos, so there's that. Mateo, I know we've seen him every now and then. Alright. Can we make it through the first corner? Alright, I broke extra hard there. Nope. Can't make it. We're not going to get caution. Oh, thank the Lord. I was very concerned we weren't going to get caution. But let's see who else we recognize. Miles, he's been here for a while. Obviously, the Richmond Raceway representative. I believe it's Daryl this week. So that's good. But we're not going to make the shootout unless it's some luck gets through here, because I haven't raced Martinsville in a while. B, short tracks and online racing never mix. I just don't think this is going to end well. But I'm going to give it my all. Some of you might question that, whether this is actually my all or not. But, whatever. I'm going to actually... Okay. Back off here, because I know there's going to be a wreck. Okay. Alright. Twister Duck is being really aggressive here. Go, man. Go. Oh, that was Miles. That was the end of the stage. Miles got involved in that last one, unfortunately. He still finished ahead of me somehow. Not quite sure how that worked out. But Twister Duck is being really aggressive and a little dirty, in my opinion. We're not going to pit. Hopefully gain a few spots here. But, yeah. Unfortunate that most likely this will be my last race for a little while. I would like to say I've made a shootout at one of them. And honestly, we probably could have if some stupid things didn't happen along the way, but we will see what happens. I got a suggestion from somebody else, and I should have followed it. Is that I was questioning how everybody else was getting such good restarts. Probably because they're on manual shifting and I'm on automatic. Oh, yep. Thanks a lot, Mr. Matt DeBenedetto. Nothing but fun. Oh yeah, total fun there. Oh, there's a Jimmy Johnson in the wall. You know, part of me is going to not miss the series. I have enjoyed some of the people I've met throughout this series. But part of me is not going to miss it. Because stuff like that always happens. And I never end up on the good side of it. Never, never, ever, ever end up on the good side of it. So part of me is kind of glad that this might be the end for a little while. But yeah, so it might have been James who said that, I think. With the manual transmission. I didn't really think about that. Okay, hey, we made it through. I don't know why we're 9th, but I feel like we gained more spots than that, or 10th. I feel like we gained more spots than that, but whatever. The way they freeze the field on some of these cautions is highly questionable. Twitter's going crazy on the Chaos Crew Twitter, which is the live tweet for this race. Yeah, nobody knows what the break is, including myself. I am partially guilty of that, but I have gotten used to it now. Not thrilled about starting on the outside. Nothing but fun. Oh, God, this is a bad situation. Frick. Please, someone else cause a caution. Really? Yeah. Part of me is not gonna miss this series. We're gonna pit for tires because why not? We're last anyway. Yeah. Part of me is not gonna miss this series. But let's take a step back here and think about all the good things about this. This is the first like real NASCAR, not NASCAR directly, but track sponsored, esports series that's not iRacing. iRacing has always got all the big simulation stuff, all that stuff. Did my game freeze? Well, that's not good. Are we having... My PlayStation's still working. But it appears that we're having some issues here. Well, that's just fabulous. I love... Oh, resume. Alright, we're back. Don't know what happened there. Alright. Oh god, there's wrecking already. Come on, plow through and get some positions, Aaron. Nope, never mind. How did we end up 12th? I'll never know. But yeah, I appreciate, before going back to what I was talking about before the glitch happened, I appreciate, somebody higher up in the NASCAR ranks, I guess, putting some effort into an eSports series that's not iRacing, because that's where all of the main racing eSports series come from. So I really applaud Richmond Raceway for the idea. I wish the game was better. B, possibly could have done a little more research into this. In my opinion, as far as people, finding people who would actually not wreck everybody every corner. Again, I don't think we've completed a lap under green. Maybe being a little quicker on the draw when it comes to suspending people and stuff like that. But I also have to realize that this game doesn't have like a third-person view where you could watch the race and not be actively in the race, so it's kind of hard for people to monitor. So this game has a lot of... It's a hard game to do this kind of stuff with, but I applaud the effort. I really do applaud the effort that they put into this. Alright, we're getting shoved around a little bit. There's always a chance that we could end up in the positive here. Not much of one. Oh, Miles went a little crazy there. So we're up to 9th. That might be the highest place we've been in since the start of this race. There's 24 laps left. This was supposed to be a 70-lap race. But again, I don't think we've completed a single lap under green. Actually, we might have just completed a single lap under green. But we haven't done anything else, because I think we made it back to the start-finish line there. Might be wrong, because I don't pay attention to things. But I envy these guys up front right now. But granted, everybody's kind of gone back and forth throughout. It's just kind of the luck of the draw with some of these crashes as to who moves up and who doesn't. We do have some wheel spin off the corner, which I'm not super happy with. We're up to 7th, slowly moving forward every culture. Might have made a couple people angry there. We kind of, with the wheel spin off the corner, we kind of messed up a few people, but Hey, I'm not going to be in the series for a couple weeks after this, so I mean, anything goes. I want to I want to do good one of these times. I want to at least have a shot at winning these things. Because there is a prize. You get like a hat or something if you win the shootout. So I would like to do that at some point. Alright, J Love was being really aggressive there, so I decided to back off a little more than I would usually. Okay, nothing but fun is using the wall riding method. Which is an interesting method. He also just kind of spun out on his own right there, which was a little strange. We have another caution. Shocking, isn't it? I know, it's like you guys can't predict these things. We're making our way forward. Ode for Cruelty is in the lead again, so I can't be mad about that. I was rooting for Miles, but he's gotten into me at least 7 times in this race, so I'm not rooting for him anymore. Mateo, we had issues with him earlier in the year, so I don't know how I feel about that. We don't have any of the other guys that we're usually with. The Vegas guy, he commented on my video last week. A couple other guys who's usually here. Obviously, Matthew's not here. Okay, we're making forward progress. Well, Micah kind of ran us into a corner there. The Chaos Crew just tweeted, should we suspend the entire Heat 1 field? No, I've been doing well. I mean, I've been avoiding issues. Ode for Cruelty's been avoiding issues. I mean, don't get mad at me. Get mad at everybody else, but don't get mad at me. I mean, I'm not going to be here for a couple of weeks anyway, but still. I stay a couple weeks because I'm really hoping that I do end up finding a new job. I'm not too happy with the relocation that they gave me, but we'll see what happens here. All right, that was expected. Well, we were 4th. We were trying to pass for 3rd before that previous caution. Oh, God. Really? Well, we were 4th. Before that previous caution, we were actually making a pass for 3rd. Now we're 10th again, because that's predictable in this series. As long as Ode stays up front. Oh, Micah passed him. You gotta get Micah, Ode. He messed me up a couple times earlier. Are we up to a green-white checkered yet? God in heaven. I don't have high hopes for making it to the shootout now. I did about 5 seconds ago. Oh, Lord. Hi, everyone. Alright, we made it through that scuffle there. I can easily predict another scuffle up ahead. Oh, God. That was my fault. That was my fault. I had wheel spin. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, that was my fault entirely. I had wheel spin off the corner, and I wanted to keep my foot in it, and that was my fault entirely. I'm sorry, everyone. That was my fault. I feel so bad. That's really the first caution that I've caused that was my fault. So I don't know how sorry I should be, considering everyone else has brought out at least 5 or 6 cautions. But yeah, that was my fault entirely. Yeah, good old wheel spin. That's what happened in this game when you're a lead foot like me. Oh God, pork dog! Dang it, pork dog! Come on, man. It's gonna be one of those races that we're gonna have a million overtimes. Pork dog, why? Why pork dog? Still a chance. Still a chance if you get like a million green white checkers. There's still a chance. Avoid some big wrecks and we might have it. A shot at this. But of course I'm rooting for Ode up there. But dang it, pork dog. Oh, if I had gotten a little low, we might have had a shot at that. Alright, pork dog getting a little aggressive now. I tried to keep my foot in it and almost spun out again. Alright, we took the white flag. So this race is most likely going to be official depending on what version of the overtime. Oh, God. Well, that's a fitting way to end this race. And we didn't gain any positions because of that. That's the sucky part about this. Is we didn't gain any positions because of how they threw the caution. Dang it, Ode must have been involved in that crash. How dare we let Micah win? Micah wrecked me earlier. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode and this series for at least a couple weeks. I hope to revisit this once we are able to figure out what my job situation is going to be looking like. But that's a fitting way to end this. Couldn't even get a top 10 out of that. But, yeah. Well, again, props to Richmond Raceway for putting something like this together. I'm probably well served to take a little break from this, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.